Program. Michael Horn and Paul Stern live from Cabo San Lucas. I'm broadcasting from the Casa de Beaton. Paul Stern back at the CRN Broadcast Center. This weekend, we'll be out at the 2010 Vintners Festival, the Santa Barbara County Vintners Association getting together. Jim Filek is the executive director of the Santa Barbara Vintners Association. Mr. Filek, welcome to the show.
Well, if it isn't the horn section himself, the brassy but classy Michael Horn.
Oh, wow. The brassy classic.
I need you to record some intros. It's been an interesting show. First, Paul Stern saw a cardboard cutout of Paula Poundstone, and now there's a great intro from you, Jim Filek.
Well, you are going to be there, and I tell you, we are going to make Cabo sick. I mean, we had the rain this weekend, and for all the listeners across the country, eat your hearts out because, and for the people who live here within driving distance or within flying distance, I was looking at Travelocity and all those places. There's some good flights into Santa Barbara. We had the rain that soaked everything. It's been green all year, but it's going to be even greener. And the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, which is our government's weather, says sunny and 70 degrees at River Park.
I know you as the executive director of the Santa Barbara Vintners Association, Jim Filek, and a veteran of that area, but I didn't know you were working for the Weather Service now, giving out the exact weather prognostications.
Well, what I'm trying to do here is the distribution of the meteorological wealth.
That's nice. Now, what can we expect to find there? For those that have never heard of this, this is what the 900th edition. This is the Santa Barbara Vintners is itself a younger organization compared to others, but the one that's, I say, growing the fastest. What event number is this?
Well, this is our 28th annual. Our first was in 1983. And here we are, 27 years later with the 28th annual, and here you go. We now have more members. If you dropped 100, if a bomb came and knocked out 100 wineries right now, we'd still have more than we had at our first festival in 1983.
It's amazing. Let's not think in those terms, but it is an interesting statistic.
Well, I think like a neutron
throw out to us, Jim.
It wouldn't knock out the people, just the barrels and the stainless steel.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Is a smart one.
That's
good.
Me, Michael.
A wine drinking type explosion. Now, so what happens at this? Tell us, it's a 4-day event now. It starts on Friday the 16th and goes to the 19th. What goes on?
Well, it is a festival weekend, and it starts Friday with winemaker dinners and open houses and the types of things that if you've never been to wine country before and you want the festive atmosphere, this is the weekend to come. Everybody has smiles on. Everybody looks like Michael Horn. Where usually they're like me and Paul Stern. They're serious and they're in their tasting mood. But on this weekend, it is thousands of Michael Horns and Jennifer Horns.
Wow,
so,
amazing.
Here's what we have.
We've got, get ready for that, Paul Stern.
What?
I'm telling Paul Stern to get ready for that.
I got my dancing shoes on.
Good.
Oh, it's Paul. Okay, but we also speaking. Now you brought in. We have a Vintners Visa that goes for the 4 days. We have over 40 of our members have signed up for this visa. People buy this visa for, can I throw in the price, $35. And the tasting fee is waived at these participating wineries. So you show in the visa, and you choose 12 of these because we know that there are only so many you can taste over the course of the time, and we do want to be, how should I say, responsible. So, but for $35, $25 if you buy them in conjunction with a ticket to our Vintners Festival, which is the grand event on Saturday.
So you get there. Well, you get there on a Friday. You can get this visa. You can go tasting and waive the fees. Are there dinners as well? I mean, Saturday is let's tell you a bit about Saturday. This is the big event that happens from what, 1 to 4?
1 to 4 Saturday out at River Park, which is at the end of our Santa Rita Hills AVA, which stands for American Viticultural Area, and just outside of the town of Lompoc. I mean, it is an absolutely beautiful area. It It is all lawn. You park on lawn, you walk on lawn, you taste on lawn, you walk back to your car on lawn, and then you're guided back onto the little road, and you drive out and leave. I mean, we have huge tents.
You drive on lawn too, don't you? Isn't the road is now lawn as well?
Well, what we've done is we got that chia paint.
Thank you.
Which is great.
I knew you did. Okay, so and everybody, not only is there wine there, there's great food because the participating restaurants in the area are there serving samples as well as the vintners pouring the great wines.
Yeah, you know, if you're bucking for my job, Horn, I tell you, you're the only guy I'd give it to because you're doing my job. You are really good.
I just always wanted to be your backup.
You know, well, I just don't want you to be like Jesse, whatever his name is, for Sandra Bullock. I don't want you watching my back quite that way because I don't.
My middle name is James. I just wanted to tell you.
I don't want the tattoos. So here's the deal. Yeah, we've got over 30 restaurants, gourmet food purveyors, caterers that are providing samples of their signature dishes. So as you walk around, interspersed with the wines, there's little bits of food. So you know, it isn't going to be a banquet there. So I don't expect people to come and sit down with you know, plates and plates of food. If you know, I would have lunch first, but you're not going to starve while you're there. It's a perfect blend of little taste of this, little taste of food, little taste of wine, little taste of food, little taste of this, and we've got two bands. We've got House Red, who's been there for years, and people ask for them to come back. We've got Sean Watkins and her band, and she's fantastic. I mean, she is. She came and played at our Celebration of Harvest in October back in '06, and she's put a full band together called Lone Goat, and they're hot. And so
that's not to be confused with Old Goat. That was a band I was confused with the other day when someone said, "Oh, there's that Old Goat," and I didn't know that.
Well, as opposed to our winery owned by Norm Yost, which is Flying Goat.
Very good, Jim Feilich. Now you've got your job back. And are there dinners associated with this? Do you have like vintner dinners?
Well, you know, actually there are dinners Friday, Saturday night. There's dinners. There are dinners tonight. There's dinners tomorrow night. Saturday night, Rick Longoria has a dinner at Ballard Inn. Lucas and Llewellyn have a dinner at the Peterson Inn. And there are wineries who have extended cheese tastings with their wine, so there'll be a lot of cheese, a lot of bread. The events that start at 6, for example, at the winery. So after the festival's over, you can go. It wouldn't exactly be a dinner, but there'll be extended food and wine events. So you can sort of, you know the expression, you can wind down in the evening.
But you can wind down. I like that. Now, what's the website where we can find out all about this great event?
Well, it is SB, that's Sierra Bravo, sbcountywines.com.
Paul Stern knows this one well. sbcountywines with an S.com?
Yes, and if people don't have a computer or they have an iPhone that only has the cellular phone part working, they can call us at 805-688-0881.
805-688-0881 or sbcountywines.com. Jim Feilich, Executive Director of Santa Barbara Vintners Association, thank you.